Hello there, this is Cindy at cindybdesigns.com. Thank you for joining me today. This is the card that we will be making, just one card. That is all I can do because now I have a sinus infection and yeah. So I am using the spring. This is coming out in on January 7th of next year, 2025. And it's called the Wildflower Birthday Suite Collection. And this one's really cool. I love that banner that you have there, but you can interchange the sentiments and whatever you want to do, a ton of die cuts. Now, remember a couple years ago, we had that silver mesh ribbon for Halloween. Now we have it in gold for the Sweet Collection, and it's just so much fun to work with and gorgeous. And it can also be used for, Valentine's Day coming up. We have a lot of gold in that too. So you get the stamp set, the dies, you get those little party dots, the ribbon, and then a pack of 12 by 12 specialty designer series paper. And we'll go over that in a minute. But you have like that nice little, it looks like a pocket, but it's really for a banner. And then you have like the graduation tassels and a couple tags from that. Now I have two packs of scraps with this designer series paper. I cut one from the designer series paper, like on the flip side of that. You see all those tags and everything that you could use. And then also in this pack here, you get two big sheets, and I do mean they are big, of ephemera or die cut in all those great colors. And it's great for scrapbookers too, which a lot of our sweet collections are really starting to go in that direction for either or, which is great. So the colors in this are going to be Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Old Olive, Soft Seafoam, Pool Party, Gold, along with Misty Moonlight. And thank you for hanging in there with me today because I can barely talk. So we're going to go through that paper real quick. And I've already created a lot with this. I showed you a box last weekend that we made, one of my sample boxes. Very floral. I don't know, we don't have any of the die cuts that will cut out the designer series paper, but the lines are clean enough to where you can do it on your own with your paper snips. And again, great colors in here. There's gold incorporated into the designer series paper, which makes it special. And then you have that great gingham pattern right there. So I made actually a very simple card for us today. And I brought in Greetings of the Seasons die cuts, and you want to pick them up. They're great tag dies. They all interact wonderfully together. They're, designed that way to mix and match so you can match your sentiments or images or whatever you want to do. And to me, that's a staple. It's an online exclusive product, so yeah, go ahead and grab it. We are going to start out with the Misty Moonlight A2 top folding card base, which is 4.25 across by 5.25 down. And then I cut a piece of our designer series paper in the Wildflower Birthday Suite collection to 4.25 by 5.5. That Pretty in Pink glimmer paper, that's going to be a 1/2 inch by 5.5. And then our sentiment panel there on the white is going to be about 2 3/8 by 5.5. So I'm super speeding this up here because I'm taking my time because I don't feel good. And I'm just going to be stamping that banner image all the way down the panel. And my first color is going to be Pretty in Pink, and then Peach Pie, Soft Seafoam, and then Pool Party. I went in, Roy G. Biv, the red, orange, yellow, green, indigo blue, and violet. And so I'm laying that down and I'm alternating the direction that I'm putting my banner down in. So I'm going to get those four colors on there. And then the fifth one, I'm going to lay down a Versamark and go ahead and get that heat embossed in gold because there is a lot of gold in on the designer series paper. We're using it in the ribbon too and for our sentiment. So I thought, well, why not add it to the image panel as well? So that is pretty much how simple and easy this card is to make. And then I do show you the die cut that I cut the Make-A-Wish out of, and that's going to be embossed in gold as well. And honestly, I don't have to talk through this entire video because I just showed you how to make the card, and I'm getting ready to sneeze. And this is not a good feeling, but putting it together, all I did was, and I heat set that ink real quick because our next is going to be Versamark, and I'm going to be putting powder on that, and I didn't want it to stick to the top of those the pool party banner. And I thought I swept it off with my paintbrush before I heat embossed, but I actually didn't. So there's a little bit on that banner there, but there's none on the bottom blue banner. But what I thought about when I saw that, rather than starting all over, I thought for Easter or whatnot, that would be like a really cute speckled Easter egg pattern just to lay down some pool party ink and then maybe flick on some Versamark and then heat emboss that in gold and it will give you like that little, you know, speckled Easter egg kind of thing. So that was one idea I had for that. So now I've got that flag down or banner down in gold and I'm going to bring in my heat tool. That's going to be on setting 2 to heat set that. And then when you want to dry ink, just put it on setting 1 and you are going to be fine. So we are going to go ahead and get that heat set real quick. And as I assemble this card over there on the left hand side, I'll put a strip of tear and tape and I'll use my scissors because I want the ends all the way covered. And I'll eventually, I like to use my Swiffer cloth just to get the powder off and any other things that are left over. And then I will lay that panel right there on top of the pretty and pink. Okay, now I'm done. The pretty and pink glimmer paper, and that will all get laid down to the card with seal adhesive or the tear and tape because I'm not doing anything dimensional here, but the sentiment. And then you'll see the die cut that I pop it out of, the 5 party dots I put on in Peach Pie, Pool Party, and Pretty in Pink. And then put the ribbon through, that mesh ribbon. And again, that is pretty much it. So I do want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I don't think I'm going to make it back until after the first of the year because I've been sick since Thanksgiving and just no, you know. So have a great holiday season with your friends and family. Stay safe. Um, I do want to thank you for joining me this year and all your orders and everything like that. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next year. And go ahead and share this if you would like. And see you in January.